Good morning. This is Carl Bogar for Kenosha Military Surplus, your premier provider of authentic military surplus for the entry-level collector and enthusiast and airsofter. For this week's March 16th edition of What's New in the Store. Well, this week, this will be my last video for about 2 weeks, because this weekend we will be in Michigan doing our Vietnam exhibit. Then we'll be home for a couple of days to unload the Vietnam exhibit and pack up our Century of Service exhibit. And we'll be going to De Pere, Wisconsin Memorial Day weekend for De Pere Days at Settlers Park, doing our Century of Service exhibit. It'll be our second weekend up there. This weekend we'll be at a National Guard, our Air National Guard base, about 50 miles northeast of Detroit at their museum. I understand that they have an actual World War I biplane. Looking forward to seeing that, taking Elijah and Rachel. And then next week we'll be going back to De Pere, like I said, for our second year for De Pere Days. This year Rachel going, it's a big music festival, so if you're looking for something to do. But now on to more important business. Obviously this week I found some helmets, found some meat cans, bayonet, a whole bunch of compasses. So meat cans, of course, when you're doing a video, obviously the phone has to ring at that moment. Anyhow, I have two of the World War I style, the model 1910 meat cans. This one has actually been named to a D.S. Schultz, or Schutz, S-C-H-U-T-T-S, Don. We have several of the 42 pattern, some 44s, some 45s, and some, like this is a 66 and a couple 64s. So if you're looking for World War I, World War II, or Vietnam, we have the meat cans for you. Picked up a whole bunch of plastic canteens, always very popular with kids playing airsoft. I wanted the ammo can, but it came with a whole bunch of shredded money. So if you're looking for a gag gift, like, you know, you have a kid graduating college or high school, you want to buy them a bag of cash, or, you know, money to burn, might be an interesting little gag gift for you. One of the things my daughter Rachel found was a German K98 bayonet. This example was made in 1939. Upside of it, it is matching, serial number 2324. Downside, the little insert at the top of the scabbard is missing. But if you're looking for a German K98 bayonet, we have 3 of them now in stock. Moving on to helmets, picked up a Kevlar made in '87, medium. I have to hunt down a cover for it. We picked up a French F1 helmet with the woodland camouflage pattern, a version of their paratrooper helmet. 2 M1s. This one is Vietnam with a Erdl cover. The cover is dated 1979, but to the best of my knowledge, it's all authentic. It's been together this way forever. And we picked up a nice front seam swivel bail M1. The sweatband, original sweatband, but it is a little rough. It has a break in the front here. It does not have its leather chin strap. The sewn on webbing is a little worn, but it's still completely attached. And unfortunately, it has some couple dings in it. Clearly been repainted. You can see the original darker green underneath it, still cork, but a lighter green painted over the top, but long enough that it's even the lighter green is starting to wear through. So when it was painted, don't know. If you're into, this is a pile cap, but unlike the M51s that are common, this is a 1943 version of the pile cap. Big difference it has the furry material on the brim, whereas the 51, it's just green on both sides. And for Vietnam collecting, we have a 2-quart canteen made 1972. The cover and the canteen itself were both made in 1972. And for those who don't want to become battery dependent using your GPSs on your phone, I bought a whole Pelican case full of military compasses. Many of them have the original instruction card, pristine military issue lensatic compasses, you know, in case your battery backup dies and you're in the middle of nowhere and you actually have to go old school and use math and a compass. So that's pretty much it for this week. Again, like I had mentioned, we will be gone for the next 2 weeks. The store will be open its normal hours. My wife Susan will be manning the store on Friday and Saturday and Sunday of this week. And next week, Friday, Saturday, and possibly Sunday as well. It's also her birthday weekend with Memorial Day. We might be closed on Sunday. We haven't made that decision yet. We'll let you know. And once again, if you want to help us out, if you go to Amazon, we would appreciate it if you check out our books, The Tet Offensive 1968 and or China on War. Both available on Amazon, but if you're in the area and you want to get one directly from me, autographed, I'll be more than happy to do that. We'll also be doing a big book signing when we're in Michigan. And again, proceeds of those books help us continue the restoration of this building. And if you've purchased our book and read it, and obviously enjoyed it, if you'd like to leave us a review, we greatly appreciate it. So far we have 1 review, 2 I technically wrote more of as a means to explain more about the book. So this is Carl Bogar for Kenosha Military Surplus and Historic Military Impression. Until next week, I hope you have a good, safe holiday season, and you'll probably hear from me again in June. Thank you for watching.